Hey, what's up, my little ghoulies and ghouls? It's me, Raxsouls, and welcome back to a brand new YouTube video. In today's video, guys, I'm gonna give you tips on how to survive high school. Stay tuned.
Every day's like my eyeballs, like a replay.
Okay, guys, so basically, like I said earlier, I wanted to kind of just sit down and give advice to my upcoming sophomores, juniors, seniors, whatever, because we're all going through high school and we're all gonna experience some challenges. So I feel like this video is just here to kind of help and guide people. So tip number one is to stay on top of your work. I promise you it's easier said than done, but if you can do it, please stay on top of work. Let me tell you something. That work, it is very quick to pile up on you, and it'll catch you so off guard if you put it off to the last minute. For example, if you have an assignment due at 11:59, do it when you get home, or do it the second you get a free chance to, because I'm telling you, waiting until 10 o'clock at night to do it's just going to stress you out more, because you only have 2 hours, and depending on how lengthy the assignment is, it can, you can stress out, and then you might just rush to complete it to meet the deadline and end up losing unnecessary points, where you can do it on time and get the maximum amount of points you need. So I would highly recommend staying on top of your work and just, getting it done on time. And that kind of goes into number 2, which is please only use AI to help you. I'm not going to tell you not to use AI, because it's a tool. Like, I feel like people are like, oh, you shouldn't use AI, you shouldn't use AI. I feel like that's true, but in some circumstances, like for example, you shouldn't be using AI to do your work. But if you get stuck on a problem, I feel like you should be asking AI for help, because they can help. Like, I mean, they're there to help. So I feel like if you can ask AI for help, ask AI for help. But I'm telling you, especially for my sophomores, do not let AI do your work, because I promise you, it's gonna catch up to you when that MCAP or whatever state testing you have to do, it comes up, and it's gonna bite you, because you're gonna look at that test stupid, and then you're gonna have to retake it when you're a senior. So let's use AI as a tool to help, and maybe even a little study guide. I don't know, but please do not abuse AI. Use it for its intended purposes. This is going to be a little bit, I don't know how a lot of people are going to take this, but try to stay with the right crowd. And if you are going to be a follower, follow the right crowd. Follow the people that are going to tell you to, do your work, stay on top of your work, that remind you of deadlines, stay on top of their work so you can stay on top of yours. Because if they're doing it, you're going to want to help them. They're going to want to help you. Y'all are going to work together. It's just going to be perfect. So please find people that can help you stay on top of your work, help you do what you got to do, and help you just achieve your goals. Because I promise you, those are the people that are going to be standing right next to you at graduation. I guarantee. What are we on 4? Number 4, get your hours out the way in freshman year, because you don't want to have to worry about it sophomore year. You don't want to have to worry about it junior year, and senior year is definitely not the time to be worrying about your hours. If you need a certain amount of hours, because I don't know, you might need 24, you might need 36, I don't know. But get your hours done freshman year, because I promise you, once that is done, you're so clear for the rest of high school. Like, that's one of the biggest things that you don't have to worry about anymore. Some schools like mine, they gave us an opportunity to get all our hours just like that, and sometimes you might have to do a little more, to get those hours. But I promise you, if you can get those hours, even in middle school, get those hours while you can, because I promise you, it's going to take so much off your plate when you don't have to worry about how much community service hours you have. Number 5, if you are someone who has taken a class, like for example, in middle school, you took a high school credit class. When you get to high school, do not retake that class. Do not sit here and go like, oh, I already took that class. Oh, whatever, I'll take it again. It'll be easy. No, you're wasting your credits. I promise you, it'll be a whole lot easier and a whole lot more beneficial to you if you take your butt to your counselor and you talk to them about getting you a class change. Because if you can get into a class that gets you more credits, that's more of a chance for you to get half days down the line when you're a senior, and it can look better on your college application if you have more credits than you're supposed to. Because the minimum you're supposed to have, that's good. But if you if you go above and beyond that, that's even better. When colleges look at, your high school transcript and they see that you have all these extra credits, they're gonna be like, okay, they stayed on top of things. So I definitely recommend, if you, like, for example, if you already took Spanish 1 and 2, that's it, you're done. At least where I live, if you take Spanish and Spanish 2, that counts as a high school credit. So if you did it in middle school, why would you do it in high school? Makes no sense. And that doesn't just go for Spanish. Like if you already did your language classes, do not redo them in high school. I promise you, you don't need to do all that. It's no. Save the time, save the energy, save your breath. Number 6, try to make sure you are choosing classes that benefit you in the future, in the career path, because now that you're in high school, this is the time to start really thinking about what you want to do with your life. Like, do you want to be a doctor? Do you want to be a lawyer? Do you want to be an actor? Do you want to be a singer? Like, what do you want to do with your life? Now's the time to think about that. Now's the time to start choosing classes where that helps you with those life skills, because I guarantee you, you should not be taking art if you want to be a tech person, and vice versa. Like, there should be no reason. Are there some electives that you have to take in order to graduate? Yes, but the second you get that credit out the way, do the stuff that you think matters to you. Yes, you still have your core classes to worry about, but also get that stuff out the way. That way it's less worrying about for you. Number 7, if you, for the love of God, procrastinate, I promise you, you're going to lose your mind. Let me tell you something. Procrastination is your worst enemy in high school. Because for one, why would you sit here and wait till the Friday where the deadline is due when you had all this time to do it? And now you're, like I said earlier, you're stressing out, you're running around crazy, like you're trying to get everything done when it could have been done, and you don't have to worry about it. And if you do it like when you're supposed to, and like allow that time for the week, you can check your work whenever you need to. You can go back and look and just, review. So I definitely feel like if you if you do your work when you're supposed to, and you allow yourself enough time to review, check your work, do all that stuff before you submit it, I promise you, y'all, I promise you, it'll be so much easier. Number 8. Anyways, let's cut those friendships off. Let's cut them off right now. Okay, let me tell you, if they're not helping you, if they're distracting you from what you need to be doing, if they cannot just, do what you got, cut them off, move on, move over. Like, it's time. We're in high school now. I'm trying to focus on me. I'll let you do whatever you got to do, but keep it away, because I promise you, life's going to be so much easier. Number 9, we're coming up to our last 2 tips, y'all. So please, study. I feel like that's so basic and that's so what, but yes, study. I guarantee you, you don't realize how many tests you get in high school until you get to high school. Trust me, I know. There's quizzes, there's exams, like there's so much stuff that you have to take when you get to high school where you need to be studying. Because I promise you, if you don't study, you can fail. Now, before you think about, I gotta open up a textbook and say that, no, studying is not the same for everybody. And that's another thing I'm gonna tell you too. If you sit here and opening a book and reading it and annotating it doesn't work for you, find other ways to study. Make fun ways to study. Maybe make a song out of what you're studying. Maybe make a dance out of what you're studying. Do something to where when you study, you're retaining the knowledge. Because it doesn't really matter how you get the knowledge as long as it's sticking. So if that means you gotta sit down and say everything out loud to really have it stick, if you gotta teach yourself the material, do that. I promise you, it'll help you instead of, because why are you trying something that doesn't work for you? My teacher told me this too. Like, why would you sit here and do methods that don't work for you? Do methods that do work for you, and that can help you. Now we're on to my last piece of advice. But before I give you that, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe, and turn on post notifications if you haven't already. One, because I want y'all to comment, let us know if these tips help you, if there's something that you would like to add, something you could take away, so I know these videos are helping somebody, okay? Okay, my last piece of advice. Have fun. That's really it. Have fun. Do not let high school pass you by. I mean, for many, this is your once in a lifetime opportunity. You only experience these grades once. Get the most out of them you can, especially your senior year. I'm not even there yet, but just know your senior year, your junior, just enjoy it. Yes, pay attention and focus, but when it's time to relax. Take a load off. Have fun. Engage in your school community, because you only get to do it once, and you never want to look back on the experience and say, I wish I did more of that. I wish I did more of this. Instead, when you leave high school, you should be saying, I'm glad I got to do this. I'm glad I got to do that. And hey, that doesn't mean you got to do everything that the school is doing, because trust me, it's not all fun. But if it's interesting to you, go for it and go do it. Don't sit here. Don't ever not say, like, I didn't get to do this. I didn't want to do. Because I promise you, you're going to look back and you're going to go, man, it's going to suck. So do that. But anyways, guys, that is the end of today's video. I'm sorry if it's a little short. It's not, my usual content, but I really, I felt like this needed to be done. We got to sit down and get serious. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe like I said earlier. And I'll see y'all in my next video. And remember, you got this. Because if I can do it, you can do it.